I was inspired to make this Davinci Resolve tutorial after visiting a BBC website where I saw a video freeze frame clip where a person's face was outlined and the face zoomed. It was kind of like a pop-out effect. So today I'm going to show you how to do this in Davinci Resolve. Here I've got some footage which was taken at the vegan fair in Oxford. It involves somebody eating a really nice vegan hot dog. Even if you're not vegan, I think it's important we convey just how nice this hot dog was. So we're going to use this footage for our special effect. We first of all need to scroll through the clip and find a still to export. But I'm just going to use the end frame here. So we go to the Color tab and then we click Grab Still and then we right click on that and we export that and just save it to a location on your hard drive. I'm going to save it as a PNG file and I'm going to call it Hot Dog Still. You now need to open up your still in your image editing program. You can use Photoshop for this, but I'm using Gimp as it's free, open source and cross-platform. It works on Windows, Linux and Mac. The first thing you're going to want to do is to grab your pen tool. We're then just going to trace round the outside, like so. Now that you get the idea of this, I'm going to push on through. Now we've finished tracing, we'll right click on our image and select From Path. We're now going to right click on the layer on the top right and we select Add Layer Mask and we're going to choose the selection setting and click Add. We're now going to go back to the layer, right click on it and select Apply Layer Mask. We'll now right click on our image and select Border, and 5 pixels should be okay. We can now go over to our colours and drag our desired colour onto the selection and it will paint it for us. We can now save the image, so we go to File and we go to Export As. And it's really important that we save this as a PNG, as that will preserve the transparency. We're now back in Resolve with our original hot dog footage from the vegan fair on the timeline. What we need to do is we need to drag in the freeze frame and we need to place the cutout that we made in Gimp on a track above the freeze frame. Now let's add some funky colour to the background. So we go to the colour page, make sure we've selected the freeze frame. We add a new node, Alt and S, and we select the box power window. We'll just drag that to size so it's over the left hand portion. And now let's add a little colour to it. So I think we'll push this towards a purpley colour. That will look quite cool. And now we'll go back to the nodes. We'll add another serial node, Alt and S. And now we'll go to the box again. And this time, Let's place it over the right hand side. And we can add some colour to that. So this time I think we'll make it a kind of greeny colour. And I think that looks quite good. The next thing now is we just need to do this pop-out zoom effect. So we click on our cutout layer, and we can do this really simply by keyframing. We enable the keyframe, we scroll the timeline to the end, and then we just zoom it to our desired finishing position. And because it's a dynamic keyframe, that will automatically do it. Finally, we just need to add some text. So if we go up to the effects library, and then we can click on titles, and we can drag a text layer onto the timeline. We can then go to the inspector and type in our desired text. We can then select the font we want to use. Set its position. And the size. I'm also going to add a stroke just to make it stand out. So I'll pick a black colour. And I'm going to move this slider until it looks right. I think that looks okay. Just one thing is, I think we'll make this text start a fraction of a second later, so we'll just pull the text in like that. I think that looks better. And just as a finishing touch, I think we'll add a little sound effect as the text comes in. So I've got this whooshing sound here. We'll just drag that down onto the timeline, and I think that will sound quite cool. Let's preview the finished effect. Is it good? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and you can now appreciate how great a vegan hot dog can be. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your comments below. And once again, thank you for watching.